Oh, you did. Hi. Yay. Well, I want to see if it works. I tried something different, so I just want to see what happens. The baby's asleep, so I figured I would give it a little try because I'm going to go live, but I wanted to try something first. Hi, Juanita. I'm so happy you got notified. Yay. Let's see what happens. We'll see what happens because I went live different. So let's see. Well, I figured I would give it a try and see how it works going live this way instead of my normal way. In case the baby wakes up. I'm waiting for Michael to get back. He came and picked up Junior to take him to practice. What the heck? I just had it. I was literally falling asleep on the recliner trying to put the baby to sleep. He doesn't feel good, so I have a feeling that he might have gotten a little sick because last night we left the window open upstairs, so I'm thinking he might have gotten sick. He like felt very warm. What are you guys doing? I received a notification. Yay! That makes me so happy, May. Hi, Melissa. The baby is getting so big. Adorable. Thank you. I know he's going to be 1 next month. He's going to be 1 next month. I'm so, like, sad about it. Because it seems like time has gone by so fast. I was going to curl my hair. I added a face frame to the front of my hair. So I kind of want to curl it a little bit just in the front to see what it looks like before I decide to add layers. But spring break is coming up. I'm excited for spring break. I'm not even gonna lie. Very excited. So I'm going to connect to this one and then let's see how it works. Thank you, Luz. Thank you for the stars, girly. Hi, Arlen. Okay, I'm going to connect to this one and just so I can see if I need to add more, like cut my face frame more, or if it's fine the way it is. This is the new Foxy Babe Bounce Babe. Oh, Bounce Babe. It's the 7-inch extra long barrel, which is perfect because obviously I have my extensions. So that works out even better for me. But look at how pretty it is. It's like an old school curler. It does have the clip on it. But look how long the barrel is. So I just want to try it out really fast because like I said, I cut my hair this morning. What are you guys doing? Did you guys already eat dinner? I'm trying not to be super loud because the baby is asleep. He's asleep in the living room and Serenity's asleep and the boys went to get, they went to Junior's practice. Do you guys have planned for spring break? Oh my God, you guys. I'm so excited to share some stuff with you guys, but I kind of have to wait, which is so hard to wait. But I have like kind of like a busy schedule this week. Junior had an appointment today for his braces. I have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday, and I have a consultation with my plastic surgeon on this week as well. So I'm gonna see if I can go live with you guys with my plastic surgeon. Well, not the one that I went to here, my local one. I hope that I get good news, and then we'll go from there to see if I am going to be getting new boobies or no boobies, or staying with the same boobies. If they're good boobies, then I don't have to get no boobies, or I might just have them remove the boobies, and I might get something else done. I don't know yet. I'm still determining that, but I've been telling you guys for the longest that I needed to check on my boobs, so I have an appointment this week. I'm kind of excited to get it out of the way, to be honest. I didn't get a notification. Bridget, do you have me under your like favorites, like on your, like whenever you follow me, when you go back on my profile, if you click on the same button that says you're following me, it'll give you the option to add me as your favorite. And then you click on it again, and it'll give you the option to select what you want to get notified for. Like, let's just say you want to get notified for only my lives and not my posts, then you could actually select it. Or you could add me to your favorites so you get notified for everything. But I think you still have to go and click that you want to get notified for certain things, like posts, lives, reels, all that stuff. So I'm gonna put some heat protectant really fast. I crimped my hair this weekend and it looks so nice, but I feel like my hair got so tangled from crimping it, like when I had it crimped. So I was like, no, I need to wash my hair out. The video of Zeke walking was so adorable. Oh, that's, girl, that makes me so sad. I don't want him to walk yet. Well, I do want him to walk. I just don't want him to grow anymore. It makes me so sad. Thank you, girlie. You're the sweetest. Thank you for the stars. I made pork chops. I cut up with potatoes and smothered with barbecue sauce, and all came out delicious. Ooh, that sounds good. I made chicken fajitas. Chicken fajitas. Yes, he's starting to walk. Like, that video that I posted, you guys, the second one is so hilarious because just in that little while of him walking back and forth, he got so comfortable that he started going from the main living room to the other living room. He kept going back and forth, and now he's gotten more comfortable, but he still crawls around, especially today because he doesn't feel good. But yeah, he's getting so big. I knew he was going to start walking before he turned 1. Like, I knew it. Like, he's very advanced. And all my kids didn't start walking until after they turned 1, because I even remember for Junior's birthday, we had like a big old party for him when he turned 1, and he still had his walker. Like, I have literally videos of him in his walker, and honestly, I feel like all of them started walking till after they turned 1. So yeah, I just knew he was gonna walk before he turned 1, because he's like he's been trying already. Hi Terry, hi Tina. Yay, you got notified. That makes me so happy. I guess maybe I'll go live this way then, if it's notifying you guys. I'm getting ready to have my knee replaced. Oh, shoot. Did you hurt yourself? Or is that something you needed done? Hi, Queen. Hi, girlie. Well, it's not even, Tina, it's not even that I don't like the size of my boobs or anything like that. It's the fact that after 10 years, you have to get your boobs checked to see if you need to get new ones, to see if everything's still good. I had 2 kids after getting my breast implants, and I've had my boobs done for over 10 years, and you have to get your boobs checked every 10 years to make sure that everything is okay and that you don't need a replacement. And I have been thinking about removing my boobs because I'm just over them already. There's nothing wrong with them. I actually love the size. I didn't go too big on my boobs when I got them done. But I didn't even see what heat I put on this. I'm gonna turn it down a little. So that's the only reason why I'm going, depending on what my doctor says, will determine the outcome of what I'm gonna get done. See, I added a face frame to my hair in the front so it could have a little bit of a curl to it. But honestly, I feel like ever since I gained weight, I've always been really, really tiny. So obviously when you gain weight, you also gain weight everywhere else, including your boobs get bigger, everything gets bigger, right? So I feel like it just makes my body look so big up here. Like from my boobs right here, I feel like it looks super fucking big. And I don't like that. I am on a mission to lose weight. So even if I lose weight and I don't remove my breast implants, I know my boobs will shrink too. Because naturally that's what happens when you lose weight. Again, I'm happy with my weight gain because I've always been super skinny. But the amount of weight that I gained and how big I am now, I didn't choose to get big like this. Like, it's not like I sat there and looked up on ways how to gain weight, or figured like, okay, I need to start eating this much so that way I could get this big. No, girl, I got pregnant. I didn't get fat just for the fuck of it. I got pregnant, and that's what happens. I mean, in April will be exactly a year of me when I had my son. So a lot of women, it takes them a year or longer to get their old body back. Some girls bounce back right away. The tinier, the easier it is to bounce back. And I know that for a fact because with all my kids, not even a week of me giving birth to my kids and like that, I was like flat tummy, no nothing. You know what I mean? This time, obviously, it's taken me a little bit longer to bounce back because I weigh 200 pounds, girl. The fuck? I went from being skinny mini where I look like a crackhead to a big girl. Like, and that's not that I don't like it. I would be happy. I wouldn't mind having my weight like this if my stomach just went back to being 100% flat like I had it. I love this curler. You guys see this? Especially because my extensions are so long, I'm able to do it all on this barrel. Do you see that? Because the barrel is so long. I could even wrap it all the way around if I wanted to because of how long the barrel is. But I just wanted to see the front, because see how you could see the face frame that I did. Hola, Leo. Or Leo? Leo. No. I didn't get my surgery in Miami, you guys. I went to, on the opposite side of Miami. I went to, Hollywood, Florida is where I got my surgery, not in Hollywood. I actually, I've tried to avoid going to Miami because I've heard of, I did my research for a very long time before I got my first surgery, you guys. And I heard really, really bad things about majority, not all of them, but majority of the doctors on the Miami side is not really that great. And the only reason why is because there's so much competition that sadly a lot of doctors just see you more of like in and out instead of being more like they don't really pay attention as other doctors that aren't as busy as they are. You know what I mean? It's like you could go to a very popular barber shop, for example, and you're gonna get your haircut, but it's gonna be in and out. You could go to another barber shop that isn't as popular and it's slower, and this barber is gonna take their time. They're gonna make sure you like your haircut. They're gonna sit there and make sure that shit is faded to the rim. Like, they're gonna take that extra time, you know what I mean? Compared to another barbershop that's popular and super busy, they just in and out, in and out, in and out. That's their goal, is to get you in and out. And that's how it is. I mean, if you have been looking into getting surgery done, there is so many different doctors in Miami that they all offer different sales. They all got sales going on. And major discounts. You could even get a BBL for like fucking $3-4 grand nowadays. That's insane, you guys. Like, that just goes to show, you know, some doctors don't even care, and you're just money, and they'll lie and say, oh yeah, we could do this and we can do that, and they just say that to get you in their chair. In the long run, you don't even get the results that you wanted, and that's scary, man. Like, that's why I avoided going to the Miami side, which is the popular side. I went to the Hollywood side. I went to Hollywood, Florida instead of doing all that. Yeah, so to be honest with you, if you plan on getting your boobs done and you're getting breast implants, just know that it's not a one-time stop. Like, there is maintenance required. So you just, every 10 years, you got to get them checked and make sure that everything's okay. Unless something happens before, then yeah, you definitely got to go back. But my doctor is amazing. I got the gummies, the gummy bear implants, which are underneath the muscle. They're not like silicone. I don't have like a bag in me where they fill up with silicone. No, I got an actual gummy. So if you don't really know what a gummy is, it's like, you know, like the little silicone covers that they use for the nipples when you don't want to wear a bra, and it feels like kind of like a squishy. It's basically like that, and it's shaped like a boob, and it goes underneath the muscle. And mine didn't go through my nipple, they go through the bottom. And I wish I could show you on here, but you can't even see my scar anymore. Like, my doctor is amazing, and he was local. At the time when I got my boobs done over 10 years ago, I paid $6,500 for my boobs. Surgeries are not cheap, and like I said, it's not, if you're over there, like, if you can't really afford to get surgeries like that, don't do it, because it does require maintenance. You do have to keep up with it. And another reason, like one of the main reasons why I want to get my breast checked is because I also have questions. Like, I'm gonna be 40 in June, you guys. Literally, believe it or not, I'm gonna be 40 in June. And I also want to know, like, okay, can I still get breast cancer? How do I go forward about getting my boobs checked to make sure I don't have any early signs of breast cancer or any lumps or anything like that? Because I have a whole implant in there, and that's something that I didn't discuss with them back then. Girl, I was so excited about my boobs. I didn't really question any of that. And now I don't want to not know and never go get my boobs checked. You know what I mean? Like, that's scary. Like, I don't want to be that girl that didn't ask important questions, and then boom, I waited so long to go get my boobs checked because I was supposed to, and I didn't know I was supposed to, right? Because I got an implant in there, And then now it's too late and I have cancer or something, God forbid. I got breast cancer or something. Like, no, I'd rather be safe than sorry. And again, I am thinking about removing my breast implants. So, hi Danielle. Yes, I'm having a good day. It's a chill day. Not too bad. We've been doing a lot. I haven't really been going live because we've been doing stuff and been busy, and I haven't really been sharing with you guys some of the stuff that we've been working on. I'm so excited to share with you guys. But most importantly, more important than anything lately, I realized like I just got to keep my mouth shut and not really share a lot of the stuff that I'm doing because, bro, it is so fucking crazy to me. The shit that's going on and the shit that I deal with is mind-blowing. Like, who would have ever thought, you guys, like, this is on some serious weird-ass shit. Who would have ever thought that anybody in their fucking right mind would ever sit there and accuse another person about going to a fucking restaurant because of them? Like, what? Like, how are you gonna accuse me that I went to this specific restaurant because you went there 2 years ago? How the hell would I even know that? Besides that, this is the craziest part out of everything, you guys. That's like you basically accusing my man of going and stalking you on TikTok, which, by the way, he doesn't even have TikTok. Mind you that, okay? It's like accusing him of going on TikTok and spying on you and going through your shit, supposedly, to see what restaurants you've been to so he could take me there because my man surprised me on Valentine's Day to this restaurant, which I already knew about. And he had shared about this restaurant with me when we first moved here because he knows that I love all this like mob stuff and the mob movies, and like that's just what I love, right? Like I've always been really into all of that, and we never got to go because of the kids and stuff, and we never really made it a priority to go, and every time that we wanted to go we couldn't for whatever reason. So he finally surprised me. I didn't even know that we were going there till we were standing outside of the door. But apparently I'm so fucking obsessed with this fucking dumb, ugly ass girl that I went and I looked up I went to her page, I guess, and I went through her post and I seen she went to this restaurant 2 years ago. Keep in mind, 2 years ago, not last month, not last year, like 2 years ago. And because she went there, I told my man to take me there. Like, that's the silly bullshit I deal with. Like, girl, the fuck? It's been 15 years. Move the fuck on already. Like, you're so fucking psychotic, weird, and fucking pathetic. It's not even fucking funny. Like, what? I go to Walmart too. I guess I copy her because I go to Walmart too. I mean, I go to Red Lobster. If you guys ever... Am I gonna get accused for any of that stuff too? Like, that's what I'm dealing with, bro. It is so fucking pathetic to me. Like, I'm telling you guys, if it's not one, it's the other. It's same bullshit all the time. I'm just very confused. You did? Yeah. See, I didn't want to go like I said, there is some good doctors in Miami, but it is so popular back in Miami that I really would do your research before you go anywhere. Like I said, there is good doctors out there. I'm not saying there isn't. I'm just saying it's more popular on Miami side than on the side I went in Florida. I went to Hollywood, Florida. And my doctor was amazing. I went to him not once but twice. But for my boobs, I'm going to my doctor, the original doctor I went to over 10 years ago. And he is a local doctor. Thank you. The curler is nice, right? I like it. It's like an old school curler. It's under $40, you guys, if you use my code. With Foxy Bay, it is one of the new tools, and it is an extra long barrel. Even if you don't have super long hair, you could still use it. And I lowered the heat from 430 to 400 because it was really hot. Like really, really hot. Thank you. What did you get done, girl? What did you get done, Tara, over there in Miami? Hi, J-Lo. No, honestly, getting your breast done doesn't compare at all than, you know, if you were to get, so the way I feel the most painful surgeries is going to be anything to do with your face. Like, I'm sure if you did a facelift or anything like that would be painful because it is your face. But from what I've experienced from a BBL, lipo, breast implants, honestly, the most painful is going to be a BBL. The recovery is very tough on your body. Breast implants is not bad. I mean, you go in and you get out the same day. Same with the BBL, but the recovery is guaranteed 3 days and you're good. You do have to take your pills though, you know, because the pain is bad. Lipo hurts a lot, but I know that a tummy tuck is worse than lipo because you gotta I think a lot of people don't realize how much work it is to get a tummy tuck. It's not like lipo. I mean, lipo, they make a little hole this big, you know, they stick like a long ass freaking bar that goes in your body, and they just work that around your body, and it's like a straw, and they suck out all your fat, right? A tummy tuck is not that. A tummy tuck, what they do is they go and they pick, you know, it's gonna be around you're gonna have the biggest fucking scar that just, obviously, you're gonna have a big ass scar from here to here, okay? They cut you all like this, boo, big old cut like that. And then up here, depending on how much skin they're going to remove. So now they're cutting from here to here. And then this whole piece, obviously, of your skin gets removed. And then they stretch like they pull this part and this part like this, basically. And then they sew it. That is a tummy tuck. That's a tummy tuck. Lipo, you get a little tiny scar like this. And they go and, you know, depending on where, like they do them like here. They do them when you do your BBLs, it's actually underneath your butt cheek. On your chin, you get them right here too. So a tummy tuck is way more painful than lipo, that's for sure. It's a lot of work, and it's like kind of like if you've ever gotten a C-section. I've never had a C-section, so I don't know how that is. But I know the recovery is as bad as a C-section or even worse because it is a bigger cut. So recovery is more painful and longer than a C-section because, you know, depending on how much skin they're removing and how wide they're cutting, that just all depends on everybody's body's different, you know? So, yeah. So if you, for example, I don't qualify. I never qualified for a tummy tuck because I don't have loose skin. Yes, my tummy right now it's not flat like it used to be, but I had a baby, right? So I weighed 200 pounds a year ago. So my situation is a tummy tuck is for women that have loose skin, okay? If you have very loose skin and there's nothing you can do, like if you get lipo done and your stomach can't go back to flat, then obviously you need a tummy tuck, because if you get lipo and for whatever reason your skin is very loose, then you qualify for that, because you got to keep in mind they got to remove a big section of your skin. They cut that out and then they stretch it back. Like, again, for pretends, my bottom of my shorts is where they cut me, right? And then the top of my shirt is where they cut the top of my stomach because they need to that's how much they need to remove all that extra skin, right? So now they remove all that. That's why your belly, they have to reconstruct your freaking belly button. That's why girls that get tummy tucks, their belly buttons is what gives it away. And a lot of girls' cases, because some doctors don't do that good on the belly button area. So you got to keep in mind, you're going to have this big old thing like this, or how big they go from one side to the other side. Like, it's big. It's a lot. And then whenever they remove that, now they got to stretch this. Like, they're going to tighten it up. They pull this and this like this together, right? So then since they removed the middle part, now your stomach should be flat and stretched down, like super flat, stretched down. That's why some girls' stomachs look very flat and stretched. It's because of the skin that they removed. Like, you got to keep, that's what a tummy tuck is. When that's only for women that have loose skin, they could get a tummy tuck. But if you don't have loose skin, how are they going to cut skin off of you and then try to stretch it back? It doesn't work like that. For women that are trying to do that and you don't have the loose skin, the only option is lipo. And even with lipo, if you don't have enough fat in your body to remove, when you get lipo done, you get lipo scarring. So that's what creates the lumps and the hard bumps on your stomach too. Whenever you get lipo done on your stomach area, obviously, or wherever you have to get massages, so that way they can help push out the liquid that they put inside of your body, because obviously they're removing all that fat cells and stuff, right? So then they replace it with another liquid. I don't really know what the liquid is called. I'm not gonna sit here and lie, but I don't know what it's called, but they put some other kind of liquid in there when they're removing that one. So that's why when they do they massage you like this, right? Like my little holes, I don't even think you could see my holes anymore. Like my scars, let me see. They're so tiny. Like, my doctor's so good, you guys. Like, honestly, only one side of mine, you could see it really bad. Only one of mine. And that's because they had to keep remaking the hole big again. Okay, let me show you guys. Hopefully I don't get in trouble. But, okay, see right here? You see, like, hold on. See this little area right here? Right there. You see that little tiny dark spot? That is one of my little holes where they would put, where the drain was, where the liquid would come out, right? Because that's also where they put the hole or whatever. This side, you can't even see it, honestly, on this side at all. Like, at all. I don't even have one on this side. You can't even see it at all. The only reason you could see this one is because they pulled my drain out too soon on this side. So every time I went in there to get a massage, I would get like a costra. I don't know how you say that in English. A scab. It would scab up because I didn't have nothing in there, right? I didn't have a drain. I didn't have nothing. So it would scab up. So whenever I would come in for my massages to get the draining out, like all the liquid they put in there, they would have to go in there and literally like dig in that shit. It hurt so bad. Like, that shit was painful. They would go in there and they would like basically peel the scab and dig in there, so that way they could again push all the liquid out of you like this, and then it would squirt out through there. That shit was very, very painful. If you get a tummy tuck, you do not get massages. That's like saying you're gonna get a C-section and then they tell you to go get massages on a C-section. Hell no. Imagine how painful that would be to go get massages. Like, why the fuck would you get massages on a tummy tuck if they just removed all that skin? You didn't get lipo. That would be so fucking painful. That's why a lot of women that want to get a BBL and a tummy tuck, a lot of doctors don't want you to do them both at the same time. Some doctors will do it because, like I said, some doctors just don't give a shit. But honestly, think about it. If they tell you not to sit on your ass when you get a BBL because you will literally kill more fat cells, even though 30% of the fat cells die. That's why they tell you not to sit on your butt and you sit on a BBL pillow, right? For 3 weeks to a month. And if you want, you could even go longer. I went 3 months without sitting on my butt. So how are you supposed to get a BBL and a tummy tuck if you're not supposed to lay on your tummy when you get a tummy tuck, just like a C-section? I've never had one, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, let me know in the comments if you've ever gotten a C-section. Do the doctors tell you it's okay to lay on your stomach after you get a C-section, or are you not supposed to? Or would it be painful to go and sit on a freaking, like, lay on your stomach if you got a C-section after having a baby? Is that even possible? Because I think that shit would hurt so fucking bad. And keep in mind, some of the girls that get C-sections, because obviously I have friends and family members, and their C-sections are probably like, maybe like a scar like this, okay? When you're getting a tummy tuck, it is from one side to the other. You're getting a full ass fucking scar, right? Why do you think a lot of women afterwards they get a tattoo that goes from right here all the way over here? They cover the whole fucking scar because it's a huge ass scar. Did she? Where did she go, Val? Where did she go? And I used to, like, it's not that I don't love my boobs. It's just that I need to get my boobs checked. I have to, because it's been more than 10 years already. So I need to see if I'm okay, if I need to get new ones or not. But I honestly feel, like I said, the most painful thing that I've experienced is going to be the BBL because of the lipo. Like, I literally felt like I got ran over by a freaking semi. That shit was bad. I had 2 C-sections and never ever even thought of laying on my tummy. Would it be painful though? Like, if you did, for example? Because I know that obviously a C-section is more painful than having a baby the normal way than a C-section, you know, through your vajayjay. So I could just imagine the pain, because even if you're just from getting lipo done, it is so because I got lipo done right here to get the fat from this little area, the little buildup that you get. Like, it's kind of like a little pouch right here that you get. Like, I don't know if you guys have one, but I got lipo done right there. And whenever because I had to lay on my stomach the entire time that I got my BBL. So when I would get up, I would have to push up like this, basically. Like, I would have to push up with my arms, and it would hurt so bad in my stomach, and my arms hurt so fucking bad. And that was just from them, like, literally going in there and removing the fat cells, especially if you're not a big girl, if you don't have a lot of fat cells that need to get removed, like if you don't have a lot of grasa, like if you don't have a lot of fattening, it's harder for the doctors to be able to get anything out of you. So then they start kind of like really digging in there and working really hard on your body to try to get some kind of fat, especially if you're trying to transfer it to your ass or your hips or whatever area you're trying to do it. Then they work extra harder, and that's what makes it more harder to recover. It's more painful. Oh, Val, message me. I'm going to start taking this tea that I've seen. Like, it's like a natural tea, and it helps for bloating and to help you lose weight as well. It's not pills or anything like that. It's an actual tea. I just got it today. I ordered it and it came in today because I just want to lose a good 15 pounds at least, and I'll be happy. I'll be happy with 15 pounds. Even if I get 10, girl, I'll be happy. So I'm going to start taking it tonight, because you have to take it either after you have dinner or you take it before you go to bed. I'm going to take it before I go to bed and then see what happens. But basically, you're going to shit a storm. but it helps with the bloating. It gives energy. So once I take it, at least for a week, I'm going to weigh myself too before I take it, and then kind of see how it goes for a week and see if anything even happens, and go from there. And if I see any good results, then I'll share with you guys, because obviously, you know, I don't want to share something that I haven't tried yet, and it wasn't sent to me. I just did my research to see what I can do. I don't want to take no pills. I don't want to take no shots. It's always been super easy for me to lose weight because I've always been super skinny. The hardest part for me was to gain weight. Like, that shit was super hard for me to do, was gaining weight. Like, honest to God, what helped me gain weight for my BBLs was that I was getting a BBL. Like, I forced myself to freaking gain weight. So now it's just losing all my baby fat, which I've lost a lot. I'm down to, I went down to 174, and that's exactly how much I weighed before I got pregnant. And then I checked like a week ago, and I went up to 176. So I always go up and down between 174 and 176, but I'm trying to go down at least 150. My whole life, you guys, I've always been under 130. And I'm 5'7", girl. I ain't no shorty. I mean, average height is 5'5", but I'm 5'7". And now it's been a little harder for me to lose weight because I like to eat now. I like to eat. Yeah, and this, like, before I used to eat just once a day, bro. And now there's no way. And then I have like a bad habit now, because when I was pregnant, I always used to eat after midnight. And if you're trying to lose weight, don't eat after midnight. Anything that you eat after midnight will stick to your body, you guys. Or if you're eating in the daytime and then you go and you lay down, like you don't walk around or, you know, do stuff. If you just literally eat dinner and then you go and you sit on the couch or you go to your bed and lay down for a while, that's gonna stick. That is fattening. That will stick. That's why you're not supposed to eat after midnight, because anything that you eat after midnight, obviously you're gonna go to sleep. So that shit sticks. And me, since I was a huge night owl when I was pregnant, damn, I'm short. How tall are you? Yeah, 5'5" is an average, normal height. That's why when people are like, you're a tall girl, 5'5" is normal. I'm 5'7". That is not tall. You want to see tall? My brothers are 6'3", 6'4", 6'5". They're tall. I'm thinking, should I add layers or leave it how it is? I added a face frame on my hair just in the front, look. Just so like it could be more curled up here and not on. So I don't know if I should add. You never know. I might even just say, fuck it, let's just do lipo on my stomach, which is not a lot. But I noticed too, you guys, like it's mainly swelling and bloating is what's up with my stomach, because sometimes I wake up like after I end my cycle, my stomach is super flat, especially in the morning. But one thing about lipo, you guys, anything that you do like lipo wise, for the rest of your life, every time that you eat anything that has a lot of salt, you will swell up, no matter what. So, I noticed that my stomach, like, I just want my stomach to be like, you know what I mean? Like, beyond flat. But, so if I could even just get a little bit of lipo on my stomach, then I wouldn't lose weight. I wouldn't care. I would be fine with the way I am now. I'm happy the way I am. I just want my little tiny stomach. But to get a tiny little stomach, I need to lose weight. And if I lose weight here, I'm going to lose weight here, my legs, everywhere else. But I just want my stomach, like right now it's not bad because like I said, I've been literally cutting down on my eating. I only ate once today. I ate a while ago. I made fajitas. So my stomach isn't super bloated or big. Plus I'm on my cycle. So that's why I want to take that stuff, the tea, because it helps with bloating too. But that's what sucks with lipo, that you will swell up forever. Sarah, thank you. You're the sweetest. Honestly, I think it's so hilarious when I get, like, I guess people, like, I don't know, like, I guess they're trying to bash me for getting my body done, or the simple fact that I wear hair extensions, or that I get my lashes done. I guess that's like a crime or evil, or I'm plastic. First of all, the only thing that is fake in my body is my boobs, girl, because my ass is not fucking fake. If I transferred fat cells from my stomach to my ass, there's nothing fake about that. It's my own fucking fat. I don't have butt implants. I don't have none of that. The only thing that's fake is my boobs, because I had no boobs at all. At all. But I didn't know that. I'm sorry that I wanted to be a little more confident in my looks. And, you know, I'm only wearing hair extensions for the length, not because I'm fucking bald. The hell? Same with the lashes. I wear lashes. I don't wear lashes all day, every day. I wear lashes when I do makeup, you know, like, I'm not wearing lashes now. I'm not even wearing makeup. I only do it when I have a purpose. I don't have to wear makeup on the daily. I don't. I really don't. Like, the thing, I don't know what is so wrong with it. I feel like some girls, well, especially, you know, this fucking dumb bitch Miranda, she is so obsessed with everything I do. Like, you're so obsessed with, because, like, what the fuck? I know. I don't even know what to say about that girl, honestly, bro. Like, I am a little mind blown with the whole restaurant situation. I told my man, I said, the hell? Said, you were over there all stalking Miranda on her social media or what? And he's like, what the fuck? He's like, hell no. I'm like, well, apparently that's why we went to the mob, you know, the freaking mobster freaking restaurant we went to that I shared with you guys for Valentine's. Apparently, we got the idea from her. We copied her. Like, bitch, I also go to Red Lobster. I go to fucking Olive Garden. I also go to fucking Subway, McDonald's, fucking Filiberto's. You name it. That doesn't mean, like, how the fuck would I even know she went 2 years ago? That is so fucking, like, that's just how much I'm in her head, dude, that would bother her. Like, she just sounds so fucking dumb. Like, who the fuck, what? It is so strange to me. And then the making fun of, because I got my body done. I'm sorry that I'm not fucking plain Jane, and I like to look good. If I wanted to boost myself a little bit, or tone myself up a little bit by getting a BBL, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, like, I don't get what's so wrong about it. I really don't get what's wrong with it, to be honest, because at the end of the day, I got a BBL 4 years ago. Bitch, I didn't get a BBL 10 years ago because I wasn't confident in the way I looked. My entire life, I was natural till 10 years ago that I got my boobs done. And this is before I even did social media. It's not like I got my boobs done for social media. I did it for myself because I wanted to. I didn't do it to please anybody. So it's just insane to me. Like, what the fuck? I don't get it, you guys. Like, this girl is so fucking weird. There's the baby. It's so weird to me that anybody would give a fuck about it. And then to sit there and throw shade about it when you wear lashes yourself. And didn't you have a whole ass business to do lips or some shit? So the fuck, are you sitting there talking shit about all your clientele that you had at one point? Or you did or you didn't, whatever the fuck? Like, what? Did you sit there and clown on them too? Because they decided to get their lips done, whatever the fuck, Miss Luscious Lips, whatever the fuck it was called. You can't sit there and throw shade. There's nothing wrong with, it's like, if I want to dress up and look cute, that's a crime? Yeah, that bitch needs to get slapped already. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh my god, you guys, you gotta see. He's a little warm. He's a little warm. I feel so bad. Let me show you guys this cute little boy right here really fast. So I took him for a haircut, and you guys know, like, I don't want to get him a fade. I wanted him to have, like, the most cutest, natural little boy looking haircut. I don't want him to have a hair, like a fade or anything. Girl, it's so weird. Honestly, it's been 15 years, bro. It really has. It really has. And, like, my thing is with that one is you have made it up. Like, it's one thing to sit there and run your mouth and I need to check his temperature. Sit there and talk all this crap about me and, you know, I get it. You know, women don't like women, and when you don't like women, you find any little reason to dislike them, and it is what it is. I understand that. But when you make it a priority to go and involve yourself in other situations that has nothing to do with you is weird. Like, that's weird. But then to go involve yourself in situations and then go and fucking cry victim to your brother is another thing. And then after that, to sit there and act all tough shit, like, oh, you wouldn't say that to my face, baby girl. What? Did you not send me a fucking text message saying you called the cops on me for harassment? Did you not? I'm a little confused on how did that even happen? Like, what? And then after that, to say you called the cops on me, and then to continue this drama is insane. It's insane to me. Like, it is insane. She sits there and makes fun of me and the way I look, and my legs don't match my ass. Bitch, your face don't match nothing. And you don't hear me telling you nothing, girl. You fucking have horse fucking teeth. You have a fucking bulletin board fucking forehead. You have a pancake ass, Mrs. I work out, and your ass looks like a fucking flat ass pancake. Should I keep going? Because I could be a mean girl too. I've been real quiet this entire fucking time. But girl, all that, like, maybe you should consider a little plastic surgery. Because clearly, whatever the fuck you doing isn't working for you, baby girl. All that shit talking with that fucking horse mouth is crazy work. Hold on, you guys, I gotta turn this on. But I've been trying my hardest not to say nothing about this girl, especially her. I could give a fuck about that. Like, I could give a fuck, honestly. Según ella muy chingona, like, how you gonna go act all tough and then you call the cops, bro? Like, sit the fuck down. I'm gonna get the thermostat. Hold on, you guys. I might lose service up here, but we'll see. Hold on, because it's a little warm. I want to show you guys his haircut, but let me check his temperature. So normal, I wanted his haircut, like I've been cutting it, for it to look like more like a little boy, normal haircut, you know, like a comb over. But for whatever reason, it was actually my fault because I told the lady if she could do it a little bit shorter because his hair grows so fast, right? So she did it a little shorter, and she still left it a little long up here, but she did it shorter on the sides, and his cheeks look even fatter now. And it kind of looks like a fade, and I didn't want that. 98.1, you're so warm, boy. Let me try your ear. See, 99.7 in his ear. Like, he's really warm. Hold on, baby. I love this little temperature thing because it has like the ear thing, and there's no better temperature than the ear part. The outside of your, because you know the outside of your body has different temperatures. So when I use the ear one, you're gonna get the actual temperature. I feel bad for him because I could feel the warmness, like how warm he is. But he just woke up, so I don't know if it's because he was under, he cuddles with the blanket.
Mommy dearest.
So it might be that.
Oh, yeah, you could already tell.
He is teething, but last night we slept with the window open, so I don't know if that could have been it too, because it was a little cold. And then we went for a walk I took the boys for a walk last night, but it wasn't that cold.
How is he teething? He was born with all his teeth already. He was.
This guy. He was born with all his
I
teeth.
bet you guys never seen that.
A little bit more, look.
He even had us a tattoo.
A little bit more. One more. That's it. That's it. So I don't think, and plus I feel like with the whole weather change, because it was hotter than heck, and then it cools down, and then it's like, you never know what the weather's gonna be. Maybe that too.
Can you see what you see?
All his teeth. He was not born with all his teeth.
He had wisdom teeth though.
Needed a root canal and everything right away. What's up, baby?
Where are your plastic bags at, kid?
The what?
Where are your plastic bags?
Which ones?
Huh?
Oh, on the bottom drawer. The bottom on your side. Where we have the new toothpaste and soap. Or we could use this bag. I finally exchanged my bathing suit skirt thing, you guys. Remember I got a medium? I was able to get a large. I wish they had a different color. I have shorts too. But I ended up keeping both tops to the bathing suit. This one is just the regular polka dot one. It's so cute. I love the little polka dots on it. And then this one I had to get because it had like the cute little bows on the strings. You see the little bows?
You good?
He does just woke up.
Oh, is that buddy?
He has a clean paper too. And this one,
You look like Boss Baby.
he does. I think his haircut makes him look like Boss Baby.
Boss Baby in charge.
I didn't even show you guys his haircut.
And again, long.
See, this one is like more like a bra. Like an actual bra. It's really cute though, because this one has the little bows on it, right? And then the other one is more of like a tie-up one. I got both because I wanted to see which one would look cute, like better, because of my boobs, obviously. But I ended up keeping both. See, it's really... I needed a bathing suit. All my other ones don't fit me. And then the bottoms, I just kept these ones. Even though they have different bottoms, I just kept these ones with the little ruffle on the side. Is that not cute? I got this at Walmart, you guys. I got the one with the ruffle. It's a thong. This is the back, just plain. Fuck no, girl. And then, that's all I'm saying. I wish they had a white skirt, but they didn't. They only had a pink one. So that's why I got this one. I don't think it really matches, but they didn't have white or black. So I just kept this one. What? Because I said it's a thong. That's why you came back. I said that the front was this, I said it's a thong, and I said I'm just playing. Fuck no. You seriously came back because I said that? And then you leave? Boy. Oh my god, it's hot in here. Let me open this window. Anyways, I got those at Walmart, you guys. It's super cute. Yeah, I haven't even tried it on, but it should fit me. If not, then it's a little too late because I've had it when they first came out. I got them. The bottoms are cute, right? It just sucks because the skirt is super cute. I have regular like black swim shorts that you could wear with it, but I like the bottom of the bathing suit because it has like the little ruffle to it. It's super cute. But anyways, you guys, that's the craziness that shit I deal with. Les digo que si no es una, es la otra. Literally. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes, and that's what it is. And everybody always somehow claims I'm the problem. I'm always the problem. I'm always the one talking. I'm the one that can't shut the fuck up. But yet, if it's such a problem for me to address things that are being said about me, then don't talk about me, and I wouldn't address it. Or better yet, if you don't like it, do something. How about you come and shut me the fuck up? How about that? Let me see you do that. Come shut me the fuck up. How about that? Let's do that one better. Because at this point, I'm not even the one that even... Like, how the fuck am I going to go and supposedly copy somebody at a restaurant that you went to 2 years ago? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, that is on some crazy shit. How would I know that you went to a restaurant, the one that my man took me, as a surprise 2 years later, bro? You're gonna come for me for that? How would I even know that? Like, you bitches are fucking on some weird shit. Come shut me the fuck up. It's not like y'all don't know where I live. That's how real that shit is. But when I got your own friends coming and telling me that shit, that's nuts. That's a whole nother level of craziness. Very crazy to me. I have a very oh, the Miranda girl, yeah, girl, she's fucking weird, bro. You would think for somebody that is recently divorced, she would be more occupied, you know, moving on with her life and finding a man and restarting her life all over because fuck, dude, you're in your 30s and now you're starting all over. That shit must suck. But you would think she would be more worried about that than me going to a restaurant, or better yet, like, who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck that your ex fucking cheating husband took you to this fucking restaurant, bitch. For all you know, he probably took you there so right after he could go to his fucking side piece. You think about that one? Because it ain't a cheap restaurant, so for all you know, he would take you there and then right after he go to his side piece. But instead, you've been worried about me this whole time. All these years. 15 years, bro. You should have concentrated more on your marriage than mine. That's why you shouldn't be laughing at people, dude. That girl made so much fun of me and claimed that my man didn't want to marry me. And it was so hilarious. It was so funny that, oh, you've been with him for 12, 13 years and he doesn't even marry you and na. And look at her situation now. Shouldn't do that shit. You shouldn't be petty like that. God don't like ugly. And yes, me saying that she has horse teeth and a bulletin, what is it? Bulletin board forehead. Yeah, that's ugly of me to say that. God's probably going to punish me. But he's probably going to punish me more for the pancake ass. You know, I don't know. But it's okay because God also knows how much this bitch has tried me. 15 years is a long time, bro. And you can't even say that it's me, dude. Honestly, you can't even say that in this situation. Because, you know, I always get blamed for everything. It's always my fault with this one and the other one. It's always, you know, it's always me. They never do nothing. But keep in mind that the Miranda girl doesn't do social media. So how can I go harass her? How can I go harass her if she never, ever did social media? She would come and jump on my page and talk shit. She would come and watch me and talk shit. She's been, bro, like, the fuck you worried about what restaurant we went to? Why even watching me? You're that pressed over... Is it the fact that my man took me to that restaurant because you're so fucking in love with him? Jesus, girl. Move the fuck on already. Like, no que muy fucking enjoying single life. The fuck? It's always the hurt girls that talk shit. It's always the ones that are heartbroken that have some shit to say. I've been with my baby daddy for 14 years and still... Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm going on 15 years with Michael this year and 2 years legally married. And it was never about the ring. Because if that was the case, girl, you got the ring and got cheated on. So did the ring really matter in your situation? Same with the whole natural body thing. She sits there and acts like she has the upper hand because she has a natural body. Bitch, your natural body couldn't even entertain your husband. Keep that on mind. Like, you sit there. My man was with me a whole, 11 years without my body getting done. Perfectly fine. You know, perfectly fine. Never cheated on me. Never. And I didn't have my body done. I got my boobs done when my man was in prison at that. He didn't get out of prison 5 years later. So my man loved me without surgery and still loves me with surgery. Didn't cheat on me, has never cheated on me. So clearly, you shouldn't throw shade like that when it's not working for you. What the hell? Why is this side not cooperating? Hold on. Let me try to fix this. There's nothing literally wrong with not being married, you guys. It's the simple fact to sit there and clown on somebody like, oh, you've been with him for so long and he don't even want to marry you. Bitch, you fucking are a fucking Dead as a gold digger. You go with any man that has money or sells drugs. Tell me I'm lying, bitch. I'll wait. Tell me I'm fucking lying on that one. Tell me I'm lying. Be for real. Stop coming for me, girl, because you're gonna end up crying like you do every fucking time. You don't like it. You shouldn't be. You don't keep knocking at my door and expect me not to open the door. Simple as that. Don't do that shit. Don't sit there and cry and then send messages that you called the cops. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. Don't give a fuck. Even at that, that's how much of a liar you are, bro. That's how much of a liar you are. With oh, girl. That's why I said at this point, shut me up or something. It's that easy, though. Honestly, this problem could be fixed so easily by simply just not talking about me. Like, don't talk about me. Like, this is what I was trying to say, okay? Like, how I always get blamed that I'm the one with the drama and I like the drama and I do it because I'm bored and I don't have a life and all this shit, right? That's their excuse. That's what the excuse is for everybody. But the thing is, why the fuck, if I'm the problem, why would anybody make it a priority to go and be friends with somebody else that dislikes me, that has nothing to do with you, and then go and cry to them about everything that's been going on with me and you? Why? For what? Like, what's the point of that? And then to even compare it with the situation with Jackie is insane, because Jackie reached out to me for PR, and everybody knows, and everybody damn well knows I promoted for her for the longest time. Whether she had already beef with someone else, I didn't go out of my way to reach out to her, to be friends with her, to be petty, because this girl don't even do makeup. She don't do lives. She's not an influencer. She's nothing. She doesn't do none of that. And she made it a priority to go and reach out to this other individual. Now tell me who's fucking looking for problems. You can't fucking say I'm the one doing that. You can't. Even when my man was in prison, same shit. Trying to get other people involved to lie and say that my man was calling them from prison. Like, that's how fucking weird this situation is. And then the other one that gets me the most, bro, is to sit there and lie and say that you dated my man. Nah, bitch, you were just a fucking hoe, like you've always been a hoe. That's it. Simple as that. Simple as that. The only person I know for a fact that Michael dated when I first met him was actually Tasha. For 2 years. For 2 years he was dating her. Now whether they broke up or whatever the fuck and you came around, that's one thing. But you can't sit there and claim that you let me have him. Bitch, what? No. Don't do that. Leave me alone already. Move the fuck on. Move on with your life. Leave us alone. Let me just say this. My man's not going nowhere. 15 years. 15 years. 15 years. And if for whatever reason me and my man don't work out and we separate, it would be on good terms and I would be okay with him moving on with someone. I wouldn't even care if that ever happened, because we don't have a reason to not be together. So if that ever happened, could almost guarantee it wouldn't be on no drama shit. But I mean, 15 years at this point, I really think that, you know, I always said me and Michael were going to be the whole, the Notebook. We're going to grow old together. And I truly believe that. I mean, if prison couldn't break us, 5 years of him being in prison, if that didn't break us, no other hoe will ever break us. Much less you. They would take too much of that. Like, it's just, you know what really bugs me out of everything? Like, I could give a fuck that they talk all this shit about me. Honestly, I address it because I want to address it, not because it bugs me, bothers me, none of that. I could give a fuck. I've heard everything they've said about me. I've been called every name in the book that you could think of. They've made fun of my children. You name it, I've been through it. But what bugs me out of everything is that they always try to flip it on me and act like I'm the one that starts all this shit. Like, this whole situation right now, somehow they'll flip it on me that I started this. But keep in mind, I'm addressing this because she went and said for me to water my own grass because I had to go and look at her platform to find a restaurant to go with my man, which, keep in mind, my man surprised me for Valentine's Day. I didn't even know where we were going till we were outside of the door, bro. But and how would we even know that this female even went there when she was there 2 years ago? That's what bugs me out of everything, that they always try to put it on me that I'm the one starting the drama. Like I want to sit here and deal with this shit. That's what bugs me out of everything. Like, if you're gonna talk shit, say that shit with your chest out. Don't sit there and run your mouth and delete shit and post shit, delete shit, hide shit. Nah, girl. And then fucking cry victim later on. Don't do that. Okay, you guys, I'll be back. I think I don't really want to add any layers to my hair. I'm going to leave it like this for a little bit. I don't know if I should go a little bit higher on the face frame because this is my real hair, is this part right here. Let me see if I can show you. So this is my real hair, right? Where this part in the front of my hair goes, is right here. And then I added the face frame to go underneath it, you know? So I kind of think like I don't really want to add layers to it yet. I want to enjoy the length like this. So let me know if I should just leave it like this for a little bit or add the layers. And then how it looks like this, like the little volume in the front, it'll be on all of it because I'll add a bunch of layers. That's the thing, girl. It ain't that easy. If you're telling me to block them, girl, so you think blocking works? Girl, these girls, like this specific girl has been blocked. She even paid to be on my supporters. Paid. She was willing to pay to see what the fuck I say on my supporters. Blocking don't matter. I've caught her on my supporters from a fake account. You think that blocking works? Be for real. Be fucking for real. 15 years. I've ignored it. I haven't said shit. I'll stay quiet for the longest time. Don't bring her up. Nothing. Ignore it. Be for real, girl. If you have never dealt with a situation like this, honestly, I'm not trying to be rude to you at all, but you would just never understand. You'll never understand. Because blocking, if it was that easy, don't you think that when I did block her at the beginning, I wouldn't be dealing with this 15 years later? It won't. It's not going to stop, girl. And it goes deeper than that. I've already told everybody the story with this girl. She dead ass lied and said she had a kid with my man. And that baby was born and the baby died and all. That's the shit she started when I first started dating my man. How do you deal with a crazy fucking psychotic person that says shit like that? Be for real. Like, I would love to know how you deal with somebody like that. And then, okay, check this one out, okay? You go and you say something that serious about somebody, that you had a child with them, and that it's time for them to go to the baby's funeral and, to the graveyard, and they have the right to know that they had a baby, she had a baby, and the baby died, and the baby's name was Michael Jr. All this shit, right? And then for 15 years till 2 years ago, all of a sudden you want to claim that you never lied about it, even though I have messages of you apologizing for making that shit up. But then all of a sudden you link up with this other girl, and now you want to claim that the story is true, that you were never lying. So for 15 years, I've always called you out on this shit. Then why haven't you ever, 15 years, never proved shit? That's my thing. So the first year when I started putting her on blast for making up this shit, why didn't you shut me up with paperwork proving it? 15 years later, I still remain with the same story. You could go back and watch old videos of me repeating the same exact story. Okay, she had a baby, the baby died. The baby's name was Mikey Jr. It's a boy. It's time for him to go to the baby's graveyard. You know, she wanted him to know. Why 15 years later, now you want to say that the story is true and I'm a horrible person for lying about that, and that's mean for me to make fun of somebody that lost their child? 15 years later, why have you not took me to court for harassment, for harassing you for making up this story? Because, girl, I got fucking messages from her apologizing. She's apologized before for making up this shit. Literally. Like, do you know how much trouble you could fucking get for that shit, bro? And if that's the case, if this is really so true, then my man has every right to know where this baby's buried at, right? So legally, maybe I should take you to fucking court for this shit. Maybe my husband should take you to court for this shit and legally see what's up and see what's really going on with this whole baby situation 15 years later already. Should we not just do that? I think we should have did this a long time ago, but maybe that's something I need to look into now. I think that's what I'm going to do. Now I'm going to literally see what I have to do. If I have to lawyer up, if my man got to lawyer up, and see what the fuck we're going to do. And let's see who's lying. Let's see who's really fucking lying, bro. Because if I have messages of you apologizing for making up the fucking story, and then later on you're still claiming that it's true. You even got another person on social media claiming the story is true. Okay, how is that? Like, I want to see what the fuck is going to happen when we go to court. Because if I was in her situation and I knew that story was true and I really did give birth to a child and that baby actually did pass away, and this other bitch is sitting here on social media talking about it and bringing it up and saying like, oh yeah, this bitch is crazy. Like, who the fuck makes up a story like that? Like, that's on some craziest shit. I would have already took that girl to fucking court. I would have already been like, nah, dude, like, I'm not going to let you talk about my unborn child like that. And I'm going to take you to fucking court and then we'll see what's up. 15 years, bro. 15 years. Why has she not done that? Why? Like, I'm just very confused. Like, or what? Are you going to, like, somehow... I feel like she's going to try to change the story and claim that it's something else. But where the fuck would I get this? Like, go back to, I literally have a screen recording of when they tried getting me fired with Foxy Bay. I think this was, I'm going to say when we first moved here. I have a screen recording of my own live of me explaining to everybody how they went, somebody went to Foxy Bay and they were blowing them up with emails telling them that how could they allow me to promote their stuff because I was on live making fun of somebody's unborn child. That's not what it was. I literally had to explain. How embarrassing is that I had to explain to one of the members from Foxy Bay, I had to explain to them the situation, that that's not what it was. And plus, it was my personal account, and I could do whatever the fuck I want on my, I can do and say whatever I want. I wasn't even promoting Foxy Bay. But to go and say that, and to try to get me removed from working with them because you were mad about me saying that you're fucking crazy and psychotic for making up a story like that and laughing about it. Like, yeah, that shit is funny. Like, who the fuck would make up a story like that? What? Why didn't you take me to court then? Because you could have took me to court then. So my story has never changed. I've been saying this since the get-go. I even have friends that know about this story before I even went live, that are aware about the story. The story has never changed. You know, like, there's a reason my firstborn child with Michael, his name is Michael Jr. Because he's the one and only Michael Jr. Did I name my son Michael Jr. to be petty towards her? I sure the fuck did. Where would I get that from? And at the end of the day, whether I'm petty or not, he's still a junior. He's still my man's son. My firstborn with him, he's a junior. So at the end of the day, why would I make something up and then go and name my son that to be petty? Nah, girl, because that's the story you ran with for fucking years and years and years, till recently you want to change the story. But I think that's what I'm going to do now, since you don't want to let this shit go. You want to fucking keep on. I mean, for somebody that works in the medical field, this isn't going to look too good on you, girl, at all. It's not going to look good on you at all, and you can't even say that I'm lying, dude, because like I said, you got other people on social media speaking on that shit, saying that I'm laughing or making up stories, or I'm a horrible person for telling everybody that she made up a story about her baby passing away. You can't take that shit either back, because that shit's out there and I have it. So at the end of the day, if I'm lying, she could have did something a long time ago for me to fucking stop. But this whole time, it's always been her dragging it. Her. Like right now, why are we even doing this right now? You know? Girl, I've known this girl since I was 13, 14 years old because of her brother. Because of a brother. We all live in this small little fucking town. And she only came around because of her brother. Her brother and me and her brother were like this. He was literally legit my best friend. He used to be my firstborn's roommate. And me and him were super close. He literally claimed me as his sister. Like, we were fucking close. But then I dated my oldest son's father for 9 years. You know, this shit didn't work out. Had my son, second daughter. I had my daughter. Dated him for 6 years. That didn't work out. And then I met my man, right? But I knew this girl. The minute she found out that I was seeing him, all of a sudden she kept bugging me for me to tell my man that she needed to talk to him. And I'm like, okay, I'll tell him. You know, like, I don't give a fuck. I just met this guy. I'll tell him that you need to talk to him. I did that. I told him, whether he called or not. I don't fucking know. That was none of my business. I don't give a fuck. But apparently my man never called her, and then she decided to tell me the story, that she thought it was time for him to know the truth, and it was time for him to know that she got pregnant from him, and that the baby was born and the baby passed away, and his name was Mikey Jr. Like, who the fuck would not tell their man? Or even if you're not with them, why would you not tell him that you had a baby? Like, but now you want to tell him now that I'm dating him, and that the baby died, and she just wanted him to go to the baby's graveyard. Where the fuck would I come up with that shit and then stick with the same story for 15 years? Call me a fucking liar, bro. Because how would I make all that shit up? So now I'm gonna legally look into it and see what the fuck we can do. You want to fucking keep on? All right. Buckle up, girl. Buckle up. Anyways, I'm gonna go downstairs. And then I'm gonna see if I could find a look to do. If you guys have any looks that you guys want me to do, we can do it. I really just wanted to curl the front of this to kill some time and see if this going live this way would work. And I think it is honestly worked better because a lot of you guys got notified. Julie, yes, girl. And like, the thing is like to even try to act like your title was more important than a smash and dash is nuts. That's what's crazy to me. Like, okay, that's what blows my mind. Like, and even at that, dude, like I've never been like a weird, like at the beginning when she asked me to tell Michael to call her, I wasn't on no petty shit like at all, because like I said, I respected her brother, so I didn't have a fucking reason to be hateful towards her. Like, yeah, I just started talking to him. Like, I didn't know what they were doing or what the fuck. If you say you need to talk to him, I'm gonna pass on the fucking message because I'm not petty like that. But bro, like 15 years later I'm still dealing with this bitch. It's crazy. And now that the bitch just got divorced, now you got all this fucking time. Now you're gonna fucking fuck with me now? Bro, you should be focused on what you're gonna do with your next relationship so that man don't cheat on you too. I would be more worried about that. And leave me alone. In all reality, leave me the fuck alone. In the past, she normally goes and cries to her fucking brother, and then he goes and calls my man, and now we're past that too. But what are you gonna do? You're gonna go call your brother now and say, oh, Crystal's on live again talking about me, brother. She's literally sitting there and starting shit again for no reason. Nah, bitch, you started this. You. Even though your brother believes everything you say, I don't give a fuck. You started this. But whatever. Okay, you guys, I'll see you guys when I come back, and you won't have to listen to this shit no more. We'll start fresh. Yeah, exactly, Priscilla. That's where we're gonna, what it should be. Like I said, like if you've been claiming this for the longest time, then he has every legal right to know where this baby is, and know what happened to this baby, and most importantly, know why this baby passed away, right? But let me find out you're gonna try to change the story to something else, because there's no way in hell that you're gonna try to change the story that you never said all this, when I can prove it. I can prove you said all this shit. Because legally he has every fucking right to know, right? Let me find out, girl. The fuck? I think any other person would want to know. But because we've known this the whole entire time that she's a fucking liar, that's why it's never been taken down that route. Literally. That's why it's never been taken down that route, because we've always known she's a fucking liar and she talks out of her ass. But now I think it's time to take it down that route. Simple as that. Like, I think 15 years is enough of playing her little fucking delusional games. So I guess I'm gonna have to see what we have to do legally to find out what's going on, really going on with this whole baby situation for once and for all, right? Because I want to see a death certificate. I want to find out why, even if my man don't give a fuck, I want to know. I want to know, because I've dealt with this shit for so fucking long. I want to know what happened to this baby, and why are we even still talking about it, bro? If anybody ever made fun or even kept talking about it or bringing it up on social media, I would have already did something about it, bro. I wouldn't have let that shit keep fucking dragging for 15 years. I would have already been like, nah, bitch, you ain't gonna talk shit on my unborn baby that passed away. Hell no. But es bien pinche mentirosa. Literally. Mentirosa for the books. Literally. Okay, you guys, I'll see you guys when I go downstairs. I'm gonna take the trash. Well, I don't really have to. I think Michael took the bag of trash. It's hot in here, bro. It's hot. But I'll come back. I want to do something. It's 8:30, so I have time to do a look. I'm going to see if I could find something fun to do. If not, then we'll just do a regular look. But I'll be back, and you guys won't have to hear the shit anymore. I just thought, why not share with y'all and them? Because you know damn well that they're watching. My little friends, my little mosquitas. El changuito y el caballito. Hey, girls. Hey, girls. And if one's not watching, the other one's watching, and then they'll go double tap like, oh my God, girl, did you? You know what I mean? Thank you, Tina. Thank you for the advice. Oh my God, Kimmy, how exciting. Congratulations, girl. Que Diosito te bendiga, because it's scary. I think it's scary to get induced because you know what's going to happen. So it's like you get very nervous. I think once you have your IV and you're laying in bed and they already gave you the medicine and it's like already going, I don't think that's bad. I think it's more scary the night before and your drive over there when you're like, oh my God, bro, they're about to induce me. That's scarier. But once you're going, I think you'll be fine. You don't get as nervous as the night before in your drive over there. But if I don't see you, girlie, God bless you and your baby, and I hope you have an easy labor, girl. Yes, let me know. I would love, love, love to see your baby. Oh, y los sapos, yeah, yeah. Oh, for sure, girl, for sure. Okay, Eric, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hi, Diana. I want to know what extent. Oh, my extent. These ones are Irresistible Me. They're called Irresistible Me. I have a discount, but it's not a code. You have to use the actual link, but if you message me, I could send you the link. And then you just click on the link and then it gives you like a discount to it, but it's Irresistible Me. But I'll see you guys in like 15 minutes.